Welcome back, YouTube. It's your Ambassador Al. Ambassador of what? Ambassador of Marvel Strike Force. And I'm here to say Hala 0051. And you're probably going to get hosed. You're not going to like this. This is bad news, but you have a good time watching my video telling you how bad this event is. And hey, they fixed it. And it's actually worse. And let's just get going. So yeah, get energized. It's really about the Energized campaign for Miss Marvel Hardlight, but it's disguised with this layer and that layer and that layer, and that's they just didn't advertise it very well at all, and then they messed it up. Let's get going. Who am I? Real quick, I'm an Endgame Marvel Strike Force player, 52 million TCP. I'm in Dark Dimension 6. I'm already through Cosmic and starting City, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. This is Wednesday, August 23rd. We'll check it out. Yes, we do Crucible. I'm in Masters 3, War, Raid, Arena. I make guides, I make advice. Even if you have to blitz a lot, we'll help you out with that. We'll make charts, spreadsheets. Anyway, I would say you come for the content, we stay for the reels, the feels, and the results. Anyway, enough about me. Let's move on. Okay, so you have a raid with Bifrost. This part from the blog was like, oh, it's not too bad. I can use my 7-star Loki a bunch of times and I'll get all kinds of points. It'll be okay. Wrong. They changed it. We'll get to it. It's not that hard to get the monthly items, the temp pads and the core, the reset charges thing. Not too bad. You're fine. You're fine. The Sylvie escapade will be fine. Leaderboards will be freaking insane. Everyone wants 6 red stars and 7 red stars on Hardlight because hey, it's gonna be an arena character and useful for probably Dark Dimension 6 and War and lots of Gear 18 pieces. So please, I recommend do not chase the leaderboards unless you're prepared to spend lots of money. This is for Krakens. It's for the Mega Kraken. This is the big dogs. And I recommend it's not. There's no way to sneak in. What if I just spent 20? No, no, this is not that one. Leaderboards will be insane. The Whalestones, the last 2 or 3, we call them Whalestones. Whales get the Milestones. They're not gonna. You're not gonna get them unless you have 6-star, 7-star Bifrost, and you core a lot. Even then, it'll be close. Have I mentioned the coring part yet? Okay. A lot of words on the page. Here's the thing. Bifrost rate attacks. Yeah, you attack with a Bifrost character. It's a 250 per character. It's a 1250 for a whole squad. No problem. You do 8 attacks, and there's 8 days, right? There's a 7-day event, but there's like a half day before and a half day at the end. So you can get 8 raids in there. You can get 1 attack per raid with a full team. You'll get those points. Not a problem. Now for the fun part. These are now capped per character. So each of the Bifrost characters on their own, if they're at 5-star and you get a win, you get 1,000 points. But you can't use the character twice, it caps. So Loki at 7 stars, great. That's 1. You have no other characters at 7 stars? Nope. That's only the 4,000 points you're going to get out of that. It's cumulative, so you get the 1,000, 750, and the 4,000. So yeah, you'll get 6,750 points for using your Loki 7-star and winning once. But if the rest of your team is 4-star, the rest of your team is 5-star, you might get a few more points. 6, you're not get the points. We're like, oh boy, if you have them all 7-star, no problem. Mega Krakens, go on. I'm a spender in this game. I've got Loki at 7. I've got Vol at 5-star, and the other 3 are at 6 stars. And that feels like a pretty beefy team. It sims Mystic 1.6. Not big enough to sim this Milestone event. It's ridiculous. So let's go on. Again, if you have 7-star Loki and 4-star on the rest, you're getting 16,000 points, 16,750. Oh, 5-star on the rest? Ooh, 20,070. If you had 7-star, there's 23,000 points you're missing out on by only having 5-star on the other 4 Bifrost. The pricey, spendy, costy, expensive ones. Ugh. Let's move on. You're also going to spend power cores. There's web milestones. I call them web stones because they're web milestones. Anyway, it's 20 points each for each power core you spend. The last one is 40,000 points, so 2,100 cores, 300 cores a day. Now I'm spending, 200 cores a day on campaign energy, not even counting the event campaign. So this to me is easy if you're spending cores, but it's a lot of cores. I know. You get there. If you do it, you'll get 5,000 energized orb fragments. That's 2.5 orbs. It's 2,000 per orb. 13k temp pads. That's the monthly currency. And you get 4,250 milestone points, which is not a lot. That's slightly more for your 2,100 cores than it is for bringing 1 character up to 7 stars. They really want the 7 stars, man. They want 7 stars. It's ridiculous. Free claims, totally guessed. Hey, it turns out it's actually 250 milestone points, not 500. And it's not even shards of the orb you'd like, the orb fragments. It's just milestone points. It's actually half of this, so my bad. I'll fix the math later on. So apologies, but it's a little bit even worse. Even worse. Even worse. Okay, the event campaign. I know. Use energized characters to beat the energized campaign nodes to earn energized orb fragments. Are you feeling energized? Kind of draining, honestly. This whole thing. Oops, out of the way. Out of the way, buddy. So the thing is, the farther you go in the campaign, so heroic gives a better ratio of orb fragments to energy than hard across the board. Heroic 9 has a better ratio. It's like 8-to-1 as opposed to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It gets worse or it gets better at the end as you look at it. So the way it works, I have a whole chart I can show you later on. Actually, I'll flash it real quick. I'm assuming, by the way, so you want to work for the hardest nodes, heroic, and work your way back for efficiency. So when you're coring and doing redoing the nodes, don't core to refresh the nodes, only core to refresh your energy. So you want to redo heroic 9, that's the one. Then heroic 8, then heroic 7. I know I'm beating a dead horse, but this is very important. You don't mess that up. They're going to probably, I hope, I haven't looked, have we actually get 80 energy per free refresh? So at their 3 refreshes a day. Sometimes they haven't given us any for campaign energy, just our normal ISO and regular campaign energy, but not the actual event campaign energy. So we'll see. I'm also going to assume that you want to spend, or you're willing to spend, 200 cores a day. That's 4 times the 50s to get 400 more energy. That's right, 50 cores for 100, not 120, 100. Why? Because it used to be 100 back in like 2018, 2019, and they haven't changed how the math works on this for 4 years. So we're still getting hosed on how much energy we get per refresh. It's ridiculous. But anyway, the math comes out to 928 campaign energy per day for this. Okay, if you do 928, again, I'm saying start with 9, work your way down. You can at most expect to get, I know, a lot of math on the page, 24 orbs for the whole 8 days. That's like 3 orbs a day. If you spend an extra 100 cores a day, that's 800 cores total, 1.8, another 100 cores a day, 1.7. See, it's getting worse because there's worse ratios. But don't forget, there's also the first time rewards. So the first time you knock them all out, you get extra orb fragments and some shards of Miss Marvel hard light, and you get some teal catalyst and a little bit of gold, little stuff. There's first time rewards. First time means no second time, third time, not get them again. So just they're part of the math. So you could core more. I don't recommend spending 800 cores to get 1.8 orbs. That's 800 cores to get like 8 shards, maybe 10 shards, Miss Marvel. Unless you need all the other characters. If you need the other characters in the orbs, great. I don't. So my math is built only around Miss Marvel Hard Light because I have all the other characters in there at 7 stars. But if you don't, then those orbs are extra cool for you, and maybe then it's worth coring more to get all the other characters in there too. Just gonna say. Okay. You get points for opening those orbs that you carefully built by farming a lot and spending all those cores. Okay, a lot of math, I know. If you do these from the campaign, these from the webstones, and for the 21,000, so the 2,100 cores, and the orbs from charts and first time rewards, total orbs 29. This is just the points part. You get 1,250 points per orb you open, and you get 4.91. This is the expected value. You may get a lot more. You might get just 2. Side pillars are 1 to 2, 1 to 2. In the middle is real variable. You might get lucky and get a huge score. Woohoo, 50. Or you might get 2. But on average, it's 5. So total reward from opening all these orbs, 29 orbs, is 36,000 points and 149 shards of Miss Marvel Hard Light. Again, you're going hard. You're going hard here, man. So it's not bad. And 100 is the unlock. So 3 stars shouldn't be bad. In fact, we'll get to that. But the milestone points, if you're getting 20,000, again, not the full 43,000, because we're capped, and you probably don't have 7-star Bifrost, and the webstone points, and the free claims, which again, this is actually half, it's actually worse. It's actually 1,750 instead of 3,500. My bad. And open all those orbs I talked about, you're going to get 62,000 points. It's actually 61,000 points because of this, whatever, which is not enough. Just a milestone in game. Let's do the milestone real quick. Oops, that's a blitz. Hold on. So these milestones, guess what? You're not getting down to, I'm saying 60,000. This is actually too high. You need to get down to 68,000 just to get some more 17s and some dark promo credits. Woohoo. You want the good stuff? Here's what they did today. Instead of fixing the scoring and making it easier to get more points for a milestone that granted wasn't that great. This was the same thing, only this was 17s instead of 18s. Instead of making the points easier to get or the milestone easier to get, they said, hey, guess what? For you people who can't get there, let's dangle a better carrot out there. Let's put the 18 minis out there to make you feel worse about not getting all the points, to make you feel worse about not spending enough money on Bifrost to 6 stars and 7 stars. Let's make you feel worse as opposed to making the event better. That was the improvement they added today. The scoring still stinks. The cap per character still stinks. That I'm not gonna get these points. I'm not gonna get 4,000 for a 7-star Vol. Who's doing that? Unless you're gonna buy offers like these people. I'm not shaming anybody, but people have 80,000 points already. It ain't from opening orbs. It ain't from hitting the campaign nodes. It's because they bought offers, and that, by the way, is who is chasing the rankings and the points. So if you think, oh man, I can't wait to get more Fanta bottles or ketchup bottles and your Stickmen and your 6 red stars and your Blue ISO 5 over here, you're not getting there without spending a ton of money. It ain't going to be about the coring or the event campaign and whether you have the right energized characters. This stuff ain't for, if you're worried about that, this stuff ain't for you. It's for these people and who are spending money on the offers. So just keep that in mind. So I'm a little no, I'm mad. I'm annoyed. I'm a little pissed because normally, remember how the event campaigns are the most player friendly in the game? Hey, they're not bad for just the character. If you want a 3-star, 3-star. We've lowered the bar so much. You still get 5 stars from these events, but core in a bit, and kind of guaranteed 4. That that ship has sailed, and apparently never coming back. And they tack on that. Don't you want to chase milestones and leaderboards for stuff that's unattainable for way too much money? Great. Just make it an offer. We've been saying this for a year. Just make it an offer. Take it off the milestones. Take it off the leaderboards. Just put it in the store because we know it's a for sale item. Knock it off. Don't. So you players, don't fall for this. Don't fall for this. Get your character. Get your Marvel Hardlight. Get your. You want an unlock at 3-star? No problem. You get 15 orbs. You don't even spend any cores. Don't bother with core. You get some of the orbs from the webstones. You do some coring here and there. Maybe the 200 cores a day, kind of thing. Maybe you use some coring on regular old campaign energy. You'll get there anyway, and you don't have to go nuts. Don't have to go nuts. You'll get her unlocked. No problem. You want 4-star? Hey, go a little harder. I say the 200 cores a day, you'll get right at the edge of the 29 orbs. You get a little lucky here. There's a good drop there. Maybe occasionally core a little more, but I really don't recommend it. It's not a good deal unless you just have to get 4-star. But even that, I'd watch it. I'll watch it. And then maybe you get lucky on the orbs. We'll see. So you're going to see. Just buy it. Kraken's going to Kraken, man. Again, stay out of their way. Leaderboards have 6 and 7 stars for this brand new character that they probably already spent 20 million gold to get to level 95 and max out all the gear. Do you have 20 million gold? I don't. Not for one character, I don't. And that's me. I'm kind of a big deal around here. Anyway, look, 5 million blue eyes. So of course they're chasing the heck out of it. Stay out of their way. And Kraken, maybe you guys can work out a handshake deal to not spend so much, and you can all kind of like, hey, if you spend here and I'll spend here and I'll spend here, we can make them not do this as much. But whatever, it's fine. You do your thing. I don't spend shame. I just feel that they milk us, and hit every leaderboard is a milking attempt. So just, if you're cool with it, be cool with it. If you're not, stay out of the way. That's all there's to it. All right. Conclusions. Raid with Bifrost. Bigger is better. If you have a chance to get your characters, if they're close to another star, there will be some offers. If there are some sensible ones, which I doubt there will be, maybe you get your character from 5 to 6 or 4 to 5. Or 6 to 7? Sure. If it's close and it's cheap and it's cost effective, maybe it'll help you for this, but I wouldn't do it just for this. Okay. Monthly items, no problem. With moderate engagement. Good job. Scopely figured that one out. Leaderboards, oh my God. Milestones, yeah. You need big old Bifrost. You need 7 stars. Not gear tier. not levels, the stars, which are the hardest things in the game to get. This is the one that the biggest bottleneck, the biggest squeeze is the stars on new characters, and they put it right front and center. We say, hey, only do 3 leaderboards a month. Okay, but those 3 are going to be gross. Here's one of them. And yes, 3-star unlock, not a problem. 4-star, possible, but not easy. But if you're thinking about Dark Dimension 6 and you're chasing those mutant pieces, you're chasing the Gear 18, you're chasing the ISO 5 for Big Boy Apocalypse, you're chasing just the big red stars on a great new arena character, you're chasing all the other stuff besides just the shards of Miss Marvel Hardlight, you're going to be sadly disappointed. You're just going to be sadly disappointed. So I'd say lower the bar, expect less, because they're not giving us more than that. That's just how it is. So sadly, that's the end of the video. Oh yeah, forget real quick. I got time. I opened some orbs. I have some orbs open. Let's see how we do on the orbs. Let's check out real quick. I got 5 orbs. I did the event earlier. I highly recommend, by the way, in the event, I used the team of, I used Phylavel and Moondragon. Moondragon, very important on the very last node of Heroic with all those Black Order where they are, doing nasty things. There's a whole slew of them. And they have all these buffs. You use Moondragon Special to remove all the buffs. It becomes a much easier fight. Also have a big Nemesis, which I had to bring up for Apocalypse anyway. And I took him to Gear 18 for Dark Dimension 6. So Nemesis, Phylavel, Moondragon, Shang-Chi's really good, and I think I used Moonstone. So, fine. Let's see how we do on our 5 orbs. Yeah! You're the best orb of all time. Woohoo! 5 orbs, 32. Yeah! Yeah, I know. And I don't need. Bad character, bad character, bad character. Ooh, decent character. This orb is going to be kind of wonky and weird. I just got slightly lucky. I got 32 out of 5. That's about as well as I think you're gonna do. So, again, your odds may vary. We'll look real quick, but again, 1 to 2 on the sides. You make it just a one, and you could very easily get drops of, oh boy, Electro. Who cares? But you might get a character you need. But odds are really good that you're not. And I hate that. I mean, I don't know who's chasing Kitty Pryde or Rescue. Kitty Pryde's so popular, they took her out of the Mega Orb because people complained they were tired of getting so much Kitty Pryde. So, which, cool character in the movies and in the comic books, not so much in this game. So it goes. Anyway, that's the video. Hope you guys have a good time. I promise you, good luck. I hope things go well. Again, my goal for you is to not waste your money, not waste your time, but get engaged where it actually matters. To me, I would grind it out for the 3-star, which you don't have to core, but if you do, maybe the 50s times 4 is enough to get you both the Webstones and 3-star, and maybe almost 4-star. Beyond that, don't go chasing waterfalls. Stay in the lakes and the rivers that you're used to. Okay? Okay. And with that, I will close as always. Winning beats losing. Losing beats not playing, because if you're playing, you're a gamer, and if you're a gamer, you got my heart, you get my love. Until next time, it's your Ambassador Al saying peace and love, and I'm out.